So today, we're making a dish from the beautiful city of Yecla in the region of Murcia. Now, if the name Yecla kind of rings a bell, it's because it's also a famous Spanish wine region that makes some of the best wines ever. Anyways, we're talking fried cheese with a tomato sauce. This dish is known in Yecla as Queso Frito con Tomate. And let me tell you, this is one of the most extraordinary tapas dishes that hail from Spain. It's got so many amazing flavors, and it's super easy to put together, folks. This promises to be one of the best tapas dishes we've ever done here on the show, so let's dive right in. We're gonna begin by grabbing 4 to 5 fresh tomatoes and finely grating them. We want to end up with about 1.5 cups of grated tomato. Of course, you can totally substitute this for a 15-ounce can or 400 grams of canned tomato sauce, but by using fresh tomatoes, it gives this tapas dish that incredible authentic flavor. For the next ingredient, I'm going to grab 1 green bell pepper. As you know, I like to cut around the bell pepper, that way there's no seeds involved. And cut the bell pepper into thin strips that are about 2 inches long. We're also going to grab 3 cloves of garlic and finely mince them. And for the final ingredient to prepare, we have the star of the dish, queso fresco de cabra. This is a Spanish fresh goat cheese. It's not the creamy kind, it's got a firm texture to it and also a high melting point, so it can easily be fried. If you can't find this in your area, you can substitute it for either halloumi cheese, punir cheese, or Mexican queso fresco. I'm going to cut this into thick slices that are about 1/2 inch thick. Alright, let's start cooking our dish. I'm going to grab a large fry pan, heat it with a medium heat, and add in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. After heating the olive oil for about 2 minutes on a medium heat, I'm going to add in the pieces of green bell pepper and start mixing them around with that extra virgin olive oil, making sure they're all coated in that olive oil. And you don't have to mix this continuously. Just get in there about every 30 to 45 seconds. That way the bell peppers don't burn and they all evenly cook. About 4 minutes after adding the green bell peppers into the pan and they're nice and soft and developing a light golden fried color, I'm going to add in the minced garlic and mix all these ingredients together with that olive oil. We're only going to go between 60 to 90 seconds. You don't want to overcook that garlic, otherwise it's going to give this dish a bitter flavor. After about 90 seconds, I'm going to add in our grated tomato. Once again, this is about 1.5 cups of grated tomato. And season everything with sea salt, freshly cracked black pepper, and a pinch of white sugar to get the acid from the tomatoes. And we'll give this a quick mix. While our tomato sauce is simmering and all these flavors are coming together, let's start frying up our cheese. I'm going to grab our tomato sauce, place it in the back burner. Once again, put it on a medium heat. Then I'm going to place the new pan over the burner where we cooked that sauce, which once again is a medium heat, and add in about 1/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil. After heating the olive oil for about 4 minutes on a medium heat, it's nice and hot, but as you can see, it's not smoky, so it hasn't lost any of its beautiful flavor. At this point, I'm going to add in the pieces of cheese into the pan. Now the secret here is to only flip these slices of cheese 1 time. You only want to cook them 1 time per side. If you flip them too much, they can easily break. And you want to go for about 2.5 to 3 minutes per side. This is going to give them a beautiful golden fried color. After frying our slices of cheese for a total of 5 minutes, that's 2.5 minutes per side, they are ready to go. I'm going to start removing them from the pan and transferring them into a dish with some paper towels. Okay, let's move back to our tomato sauce. As you can see, it's really thickened up and all these flavors have came together. This is ready to go. I'm gonna remove the pan from the heat, transfer the tomato sauce into a serving dish, make sure that the tomato sauce is all in a single layer, add the slices of fried cheese over the tomato sauce, and sprinkle it with some fresh parsley. Check it out, our queso frito con tomate is done, a beautiful tapas dish from the city of Yecla in the region of Murcia. Let's give this a try and see how it tastes. Before I try this tapas dish, I would like to thank the people over in Yecla for creating such an amazing tapas dish. This one I cannot wait to try. Here we go. It is so good. That homemade tomato sauce has so much flavor to it. You know, hard to believe, it just takes 5 ingredients to make this. Olive oil, green bell pepper, tomatoes, the garlic, and that fresh goat cheese. Truly an explosion of flavors. You saw this, very easy to make. Comes together in about 30 minutes. Truly one of the most extraordinary tapas dishes that hail from Spain. Really quick before I go, a shout out to one of my newest patrons, Aravinda Garimella. Aravinda, thank you for becoming a patron of Spain on a Fork. I truly appreciate you. For the rest of you, if you're not with me on Patreon, consider becoming one. Helps with ingredients and equipment to continue making videos like this. You'll find my Patreon link in the description box below and iCard above. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button. Till the next time, hasta luego.